Hello Scorpio, this is going to be your reading for September 2019. So this is going to be for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what the cards have to say for you guys for the month. So I'll do 21 card gypsy spread with the extra card, the full card, because I do the placements to work on placements and see each aspect of the wheel and see what's happening and what major arcanas actually show up, which are meaning there's significant change in those areas or life-changing. It's always, however, you have the right to change your mind, but it's always up to you, basically, how if you're going to let that path change. You can always change the outcome, too, based on the decisions that you make going forward. So things, when these cards come out, they're very important to look at, take time to look at, not be rushed when you're watching these videos. Each card is, and my intention is to really be looked at in each aspect of your life. That's why my readings kind of take a little bit longer. So it looks like actually what you're manifesting for the beginning of this month, or from now till the end of this month, what you're doing is actually being able to stand up for yourself. The situation you're manifesting is something that's very dear to your heart. You go to the ends of the earth to defend yourself on this situation, and it's an action that you're taking. Other people are opposed to this big time. And as far as your intuition, it looks like you're got the Queen of Cups, wanting to transform this intuitively, knowing that you need to put your own abilities, your own feelings in the situation. You know that you need to maybe present love, present your emotions, maybe even be a little bit vulnerable. But there's a lot of intuition here too for you, but there's a need to be supportive, intuitively knowing you need to really present with your heart and still have a caring aspect to yourself. As far as what you're creating, we have the Ten of Swords. So it looks like something that you're creating for yourself here. You may have felt betrayed. There's an ending, so maybe you're creating an ending towards someone that you feel has been betrayed towards you. So this is something that you've created, but maybe not even communicating. There may be no communication, so it may be between you and another person. There may be no communication. They may have expected you to basically fall flat on your face, but you intuitively know that you're able to get back up and still go after, taking care of yourself here too, and maybe even, this has caused you to stand up for yourself, especially listening to other people. Maybe before you listened to them and had support from other people, but now you're like saying, F that. What the heck, Scorpio, right? Okay, so what is it that you actually have control? Imagine that. So you have control with connections this month, or maybe with just even one connection, but this is having control on a connection. Maybe this person that betrayed you, maybe this is, let's see, I'm looking, this is a connection actually that you have control over, that has a sunny disposition there, like getting back up off your feet. You're finding a connection here that helps you take care of the situation. And advice, where you're going to be needing advice, is maybe going and exploring something that you actually love. This connection is going to have a lot to do with this connection, you having the control over this, keeping things stable here and balanced. This looks like you're seeking outside sources in order to be able to explore a new opportunity that you actually have a lot of passion with, and the connection is about moving forward, rising up after a lot of scattered emotions too, going down a new path. And it has a lot to do with the connection that you have with another person, but you're kind of in that control position right there. As far as people go, relationships, connections, love, you have the Empress here, so this may be all about yourself, or this could be about your mother. But there's support here in a relationship that's really close to you. There is some support and loyalty too because of the dog. There's support. This is something that you actually feel you're able to create, and it is their support due also because of this thing right here, this betrayal that you're creating a new beginning here. You've got somebody that's really close to you, someone that you have a really deep connection with, that's coming in and being supportive with you. And let's see, I'm looking to see what do we have so far. We have fire, we have water, we have air, we have water, and one major arcana. So a lot of emotions and taking action, really active, and feeling an ending to mental exhaustion. Going forward, where is it that you're moving forward in? This would be where the Chariot is, and we have the Lovers. Imagine that. So this is a connection, and it's right next to there's the Lover's spot. So somebody is really super duper supportive here, and they're going forward. It looks like you guys are going forward. I'm looking at this is like a love reading almost, just at the beginning of your month here. Jeez. So there's this going forward with a connection and love. Someone is like you guys are unifying. This may be going together, bringing a, making a commitment too. So it starts off as friendship, and it proceeds, it's a new beginning, and it's got a lot of support here, especially after having some type of betrayal and making a commitment going forward with this person that you feel is very supportive. This could be love reading. This is general reading. So this could be this person, whoever this person is in your life. They're very important, and it's very important. It looks like this is a really important deal to go forward. As far as where you're finding strength, the inner strength is in a connection with this person from your past. This is in your emotions with this person creating something. You're finding the strength, especially dealing with, this ending. So, that's pretty good. And you are defending this with all your rights, all your passion. This is something that you're really, looks like you're really passionate to defend. Other people may be trying to block you from this connection too. They may be opposed to this because their hands are down on this part. So this is you trying to get past these people, because this is where you're finding your strength is in this connection. Could be your mom. Okay, so let's see what is going on as far as where you're having to shine the light on within yourself. This would be the Hermit. This would be where you're quiet, where you're trying to seek within to find more information about. And that is about a path that you're trying to go down, and you're having to flip the coin. And this path, the Tower card is, here's the Tower, and this Tower looks like it's happened right there, and it's like you may know that you could go down that path where you've already been betrayed, or you could go down a new path, which over here is the Home card. This is how I'm looking at this. There's a lot of thoughts here, thinking about where it is that you want to give your support. Where do you feel loved? Where is it that you want to intuitively make that choice? And it looks like this is a Tower, and this would be considered more likely home. This is something that you feel more, this is more pleasant. So what path do you take? And that's where you're trying to really search out, trying to find the light, what path you're taking. Normally it would be over here that you're looking, but it looks like looking out this direction where you're going to go forward in. So what is coming about for changes? This is where the wheel, the card that falls on the wheel. What is going on for changes? There's changes in stuff that you have felt really saddened about, things that cause some heartbreak. There may be, this is changes in your mental thinking too, because it is swords, so there's changes coming here, which is really good. This is affecting this change, and there is an ending above that change. Above this disappointment, there's an ending of feeling betrayal and no communication. There may be a message coming in. I need to turn this light on really quick. I need to check out that bird. There could be some unexpected news coming in too, because there's a bird flying in. You've tossed a coin and it's like this bird, now you've made a decision, and there's some, maybe a message coming in after a stormy period. Even during a storm, maybe something that you just, while you're feeling really betrayed, you've had a message. And it's going to help make some changes here. And this heartbreak, there's connected to that is your love, a connection, betrayal, making a new choice, which path you're wanting to go, finding the light, shining the light on this, knowing that there's this Tower card is faced here now too on both these cards. There's been betrayal, which has caused an ending right there. Bam! So now there's a new path, and this may be where you're going right here. We'll find out, right? Let's see what it is that you're having to feel like you need to have justice in, what, or something that you want to have balance. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new beginning. It has a lot to do with what you're really standing up for yourself, going forward in a relationship. So there's a new beginning that you want to have balance. And this is, looking up here, this is, there's that sun again. Look at that, imagine that. Growth, prosperity, a lot of green. There's this little dish, there's even food, eating. I don't know why I got that. Because there's an extra little, you know, this little cat that's in this picture's drinking, licking its paw after drinking some water out of this little bowl. So there's growth and opportunity here, especially after having made some changes to your thinking. So no more stinking thinking, right? Let's see what it is that you will be like in the hangman mode. That would be where you're feeling stuck, or maybe even having to make a sacrifice. And we have a relationship, partnership, something that you have control over. You have the rules. You're able to set up some order and rules and stuff with a connection, but there's some type of dissatisfaction. And here you're out seeking advice on what to do about this, because it's right above that. So there's some sense of having to make a sacrifice with a connection, and there's some type of dissatisfaction here in regards to this, not really knowing, not, I would say, are you unhappy with your circumstances? Somebody's offering you a cup and you're just not really wanting to really look at it, and that person may be kind of scared to, they feel maybe even intimidated to even come towards you because you're feeling dissatisfied. This is also an action that you would be taking, but it looks like it's in your emotions. This action would be emotional, so it looks like you may feel like you're having to sacrifice. There's some type of dissatisfaction. And as far as what you're transforming, what you're, this would be the death card. So this is transforming, making changes here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, so you have the power to change the situation. You can cut the ties the wheels here, so it can teeter-totter back or forth. You can spin it forward or you can go backwards in this situation. You can stay stuck here with emotional dissatisfaction and a connection, or you can move forward. But it looks like with this wheel here, there's good stuff going on with a connection and love and being able to create and going forward. But there's a sense of dissatisfaction. So maybe that's changing because we've got the will, there's change. So I'm pretty sure if any of you are dealing with a love situation, you'll probably be grateful to hear that. So as far as where it is you're having to be patient, the timing, this is the predictory part, this is going forward. It looks like there's a new inspiration, a new action that you're needing to take. And this is requiring you to be very patient and mix the right kind of concoction, because this is what you're up against. And you're having to, because you changed that will towards being active, and there's where you're manifesting right here, a brand new beginning, and it has a lot to do with going forward with this relationship, making changes with a connection that you want a commitment with. So let's see, what is it that is in the material world, the egotistical, the stuff that we have, our obsession, our addictions, our desires, or where we go forward wanting to really possess something, and you're wanting to possess 100% success. Look at that. You want to have success with this person from the past, finding the strength in a connection. And what's weighing above that is other people trying to come in and keep you from having this happen. Imagine that. So what is being fallen apart or taken down, or what's unexpected? What is something that is out of your control, something that you are not expecting, something that happens that's totally out of your control? And it could be a daily thing, just one little thing, but it's going to have a little bit of an effect on you. It could be a major life-changing event too. It could be, you know, just even the fact of getting a flat tire. Not saying that you'll get a flat tire, but it makes you late for a meeting, and it changes the whole outcome of that meeting because you weren't able to make it. And so that's the kind of stuff. Those are unexpected things. So what is it for Scorpio that is unexpected? And we have some type of disappointment in money, feeling there's some changes, there's maybe a failure, and you're having to actually, there may be a loss, a disappointment in something that you felt really secure in, but you're realizing this and realizing that maybe you're going to have to go get some help too. It could be on this journey, and this help is where you're making this choice going forward. So there's some unexpected, this is something that may have been unexpected, that you're having to go get some outside help. Or you may even feel like you're outcasted because this little pathway, you're wanting success, but you're having to go forward. Who is it that you're going forward? Here you're making that decision, having to find the inner strength, going within to find the light. And let's see what is going on. Where is it that you're going in the right direction? Boom, taking action. Now you have a choice, because I'm going to say this is a little bit conflicting. This is going to be an obstacle. There's going to be a choice here because you're taking the action to go in the right direction to get help. But we have somebody who seems pretty fired up here, someone who would be willing to try to come after you and attempt to thwart you from your destiny, thwart you on your path. But there's other ways that you can get through here. So going forward, after you maybe get this help of somebody, it's like boom, there's like you're taking action here towards your path. You're wanting to go forward fast, but it looks like you also know that you're going to face somebody coming forward, this person most likely, because this is the person who caused heartbreak. That could be your obstacle, even in your mind, that this person, they betrayed you. Look at that. Now there is like, you could take the action to go after this person or get this help right here in order to go forward, because then we'll see what you're wanting to have this new beginning, right? You feel more justified about this by going after a new beginning, but somehow, some way, shape, or form, this person that caused the sadness in you, the disappointment, the conflict of thoughts and energies merging together, that kind of stuff, things not going the way expected. You expect them to come in and try to get in your way. What the heck? What's unknown, what's unsure of is a new beginning in a relationship. You've got this, you've got two aces right here, so you may actually have to travel, or looking at your security in this. Let's see what's going on here. There's something that you have a sense of dissatisfaction with, something, an offer that was made, but you're changing that. So, but there's some unknown quality here about a new beginning, and we have the little birdies right here. This is the two doves, and if this is about love, what is unknown is your feelings over here in this corner. Maybe this person is really trying to thwart, get in your way, and cause a way of trying to block you from going forward, because they come back. They're trying to make a connection, trying to give a new beginning, and you're needing to get advice about going forward, because there's a lot of scattered emotions about this. So this person has betrayed you. You turn your back on that betrayal, though, trying to offer yourself love, trying to maybe look at your heart, what it is that you really want. Really looking at what it is you really want, turning towards your emotions and defending yourself. But here, it's like looking at this pathway, it's like you're, in order to accomplish the moon card, which is unknown, what is going to be unknown about a new emotional beginning, maybe a new relationship, because of the heartbreak between you and someone else that you have a lot of thoughts about. This person most likely may be in your mind even because of you, be a cause of you not knowing how you're going to go forward. So let's see what it is that the sun is shining on for you guys for this month, for September. Well, there's unexpected changes, but that's where you're having your hope and optimism, unfortunately, and not even in a bad way. I can't even say, but we have the temperance, the destruction card, the tower card. So the sun is shining. This is where your opportunities lie for this month. There's right there, the changes, going to someone outside of yourself to help because of a failure, disappointment, being cast out, whatnot, getting advice to explore something that you love, and this is what you're wanting advice on, is that 2 cups, that connection with another person. And as far as what is going on for what you're making a judgment, maybe if you've decided to resurrect, something's being brought up from the past. See where it is that you're making a judgment about, making a final decision, hopefully, about your dreams come true, or I was on the wrong path about which way you want to go with this relationship. But this is wish fulfillment. This is what you're wanting to find light, making a judgment about what it is that you wish for emotionally in your dreams even. So where is the judgment card here? Nope, I don't have the judgment card here yet. So maybe you could also be thinking about this too, wishing this is where you're wanting to make your wishes, because here we have transformation. Imagine that. Above your head is about change. Going forward emotionally, it looks like this is going to be a lot of change going forward. Is it going to be calm, or is it going to be... So let's see what is going on. And it looks like you're building up towards this, we also have making a decision here, stacking up, because you've got your back turned towards something that you've already accomplished. You've built a sandcastle, basically, with all your wishes and fulfillments, in metaphorically speaking, and it has to do with maybe turning your back on this situation right here, putting that behind you, and looking forward to the future. So closing out a cycle, what is it that's actually being able to be closed out this month, or make you feel more whole and complete? Where is it that you're bringing a sense of balance and closure in your life for this month? And it is where you're using your intuition. So you're intuitively bringing closures and balance into your life by making better decisions, by choosing to go within and use your own intuition to make choices and offer support and go after things, give the care and whatnot, and transform a situation because of what you have within you, what you want as far as regarding love, which you're helping to transform, make changes. So intuitively knowing that you're going to make some changes here, and it's in regards to this heartbreak, having a new idea, and what you're intuitively knowing is how to make those changes towards wish fulfillment by getting a new idea. And this new idea has a lot to do with someone that you have a lot of deep feelings, a connection with, and making changes. What a freaking awesome reading. And we do have the death card at the bottom of the deck right there. I just noticed it's like, hey, I gotta let you know I'm opening the door to a new opportunity and cutting ties. But there's somebody that's still kind of coming in, wiggling there, trying to throw in some past to keep you kind of stuck. And that was the thing that you're taking a leap of faith. Imagine that. That card went flying out. Pushing forward, we have the 8 of Wands. So this is taking a chance, pushing up, raising up a storm, and fighting against the people, pushing forward, taking whatever it is, doing whatever it is you can to push through this shitstorm, basically, towards this energy right here, protecting, going back towards somebody that you actually have a lot of feelings and love for. Okay, so some of you, I would say that would be your mom. And some of you, that would be something, there's timing, let's see. Yeah, or this is you creating in your environment, loving on yourself, going towards having a lot of feelings, a lot of love, and making changes, deeply connected with the soulmate card, the person that you have a really super duper connection with, a great connection. So there's your guys' reading. I hope you appreciate that. Let's see, I'll give you a run through really quick. The major arcanas that's actually showing up here would be in the first row, would be about what you're creating. We have the Empress, creating in a relationship, what you're nurturing. There's nurturing in a relationship and going forward with a commitment with the Lovers. And then in the second row we have changes happening after endings. There's endings to things, so there's changes. And in the bottom row we have the Tower card, which is actually in your favor because it sits on top of the Sun. And we have the High Priestess card, which besides just about using your intuition, you could be also silent and being maybe secretive too about what it is that you're doing here, closing the wheel, closing the cycle out, and taking your love towards what you actually, giving a lot more emotions and stuff towards what you're actually manifesting, which is a connection. There is your reading, Scorpio. It seems like it's almost a love reading here to me. That's what I would have to say about that. And with that all said and done, may you have the best for September. And if you need any clarification, The information is down there below. Just click and you can send me an email. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.